Hello everybody, Tyrone the God 3 here, and welcome back to Dragon Ball Super Reviews. Today we'll be doing the review of episode 83. This episode is titled, Form the Universe 7's Representing Team. Who are the strongest 10? I do apologize for this review coming out very late. I normally do my Dragon Ball Super reviews on Sunday. You all know this. Either that or to the latest on Mondays. But, however, like I said in my Pokemon Sun and Moon review, a lot of these reviews are going to be late. Now, not a bunch of the reviews, but just this week and probably next week are going to be a little funky when it comes to time because I'm in the process of moving. So, the place that I'm at now will no longer be the place that I am at by the time the next episode comes on Saturday. So, yeah, I'm just in between moving and unpacking things and getting settled and packing stuff up and going from one place to another. Yeah, it's just been a very hectic 2 weeks for me, so hopefully you guys can bear with me. But enough personal stuff. I wanted to go ahead and get on this, and I'm going to try to keep it as short and sweet as I can because this episode has already come out and has been out for quite some time. This episode is mostly devoted to two major things. One, Goku and Gohan are trying to figure out who the rest of the Universe 7's representing team for the Tournament of Power will be, and then obviously the focus of the episode is Bulla / Bra from if you're in Japan. It's being born. Personally, I like the name Bra. It's short, it's sweet, it's easy to say, and it still follows the exact same pattern as the undergarments. I've never heard of an undergarment name but Bulla, unless they're using the L's to make fun of the fact that in a way in Japan L's and R's are usually sometimes replace each other. So it's like Buddha. Anyway, enough joking around. The episode begins with our heroes coming back. Goku, Gohan, Boo, Mr. Satan. You know, they're all coming back. And when they come back, they have a big feast because Chi-Chi wanted to fix a giant feast just because, you know, Bulma was having her baby. So Goku comes right on time to go eat all of that food. I thought that was a nice moment between Goku and Chi-Chi to me personally. She's like, oh, I was like, you came right on time, Goku, eat all this food. I thought that was a nice moment just between those two. So after that ends up happening, while they're eating, they're discussing, you know, who is going to be in the Universe 7's representing team. And this is what kind of disturbs me. They asked Supreme Kai about fighters from other planets. So they did ask about fighters from other planets already, because I know that was the issue that a lot of people had. I know Masako X pointed it out, too. He was like, why are all of the Universe 7's team members not from other planets? Why are they just on Earth? That's kind of suspicious. I've always thought that was kind of suspicious too. And Supreme Kai states that there's not that many fighters that exist outside of planet Earth because most of the huge conflicts have happened around planet Namek and planet Earth, respectively, because of all the shit that's gone down in Dragon Ball Z's history. So with that said, I'm just like, whatever, fine, I guess. It doesn't really feel like it took much effort to look. It's an entire universe, for Christ's sake. I'm sure there's other fighters out there. Me personally, like I said, I would have replaced either Majin Buu or Master Roshi with Jocko the Patrolman if we're talking fighters from other planets and stuff. Just because Jocko seems like he would fill in a role of being a comedic fighter. I mean, we could use a little, like, comic relief fighter in there. And yeah, we got Krillin, but, you know, whatever. And then there's also this other moment that comes up while they're talking about all of this and they're recruiting different fighters. Yamcha is there at the party to go hold Bulla, but that's much later. So when Vegeta has this conflict that he won't enter the tournament because Bra could be born at any time, I'm going to use both of her names periodically through the review. Bra can be born at any time, so he chooses to stay put. Whis does something that I think is very bizarre, but convenient as well, I guess. Bulma has been getting ready to give birth for quite some time. She's been doing exercises and everything, and Whis takes it upon himself to use his staff in order to magically bring Bra into existence. Yeah. Bra's just out of there now. Like he just teleported the baby out. I mean, I guess. So where does, like, the umbilical cord? I guess he removed it upon removing Bra. Then you got all of that, like, placenta stuff, and, I mean, like, the afterbirth, and, I don't know, there's just a bunch of messy things I know about childbirth that that obviously the show isn't going to go through, because Bra comes out clean, like perfectly clean. Newborn babies don't come out clean. But I'm digging too much into the science of it. It's a fictional show. But, so yeah, Bra's out there, and it's convenient, though. So Bra's out there, and when Bra's out there, Vegeta obviously has no more real conflict. He can actually enter the tournament now, but he does still have an interest in Bra and wants to hold her because he didn't get the chance to do that when Trunks was a baby. Because he was a bit of a dick. This could be viewed as character development. Me, I do like the moments where one of my favorite scenes in Dragon Ball Z was when Bulma got mad at Vegeta for staring at her because she's like, every time you stick your geeky face at Trunks, he cries, and all of the Z Warriors are cheesing, laughing. Vegeta's like, forget the child for 1 second, woman. Like, I don't know, I just love moments like that, but I know Vegeta's not that anymore, unfortunately. This is Super Vegeta. This is what I like to call sitcom Honey, I'm Home Vegeta. So at that point, and Goten and Trunks have been setting up the bed this whole time, but now they get to actually see Bra. I thought it was kind of cool that Trunks was holding Bra. That's another nice moment. This episode was full of a lot of tender moments to me. Not just between Bra, since she was the focus of this episode, but like I said, with Goku and Chi-Chi, things like that. Just very tender moments. Trunks is holding Bra has to be one of the best moments in the episode too, because it's just nice to see Trunks know that he has the role as a big brother. Nice moment. Anyway, we go to the next sequence of things. I like how Yamcha shows up to the party. I think it's kind of awkward, though, because this is, this Bulma's ex-boyfriend showing up to see her baby, her newborn baby, but whatever. Vegeta gets pissed every time somebody holds his daughter, too. I thought that was kind of funny. But later on, Vegeta ends up holding Bra. Again, another nice, tender moment. Meanwhile, Goku and Gohan have been visualizing a lot of fighters that could put up a really good fight against, the Tournament of Power, and they even do a mental match between Krillin and the first fight. I can't believe I just forgot his name. Not Lavender, not Bergamo, but the one that Majin Buu fought. So when they do a mental match between that, it shows Krillin might get his ass whipped. But, he actually does know various techniques. So they go through all of the fighters. Yamcha overhears them, and Yamcha feels like he could be a contender in the tournament as well. But he chooses to not bring it up yet because he wants everybody to turn to him at last minute. And obviously, if you've seen the promotional art, then you'll know who actually is going to be picked in Yamcha's place. Because they didn't mention him, but it is pretty obvious that who's going to actually be called in. So I thought that was nice. I thought that was a nice moment. And when that ends up happening, we pretty much cut out at that point. We see that, Bra's born, they're taking that into account, and they're still trying to recruit other people. Goku goes off to go find Krillin, and then Gohan goes off as well to do something. And basically the episode ends on pretty much that note. Like, Vegeta actually did agree to enter the tournament, too. He just thought it was kind of suspicious that they needed Goku to come in just so bad, that Goku wanted Vegeta to enter so badly, because Vegeta's like, oh, you could have hogged all the fights. So, yeah, all of those moments did end up happening, and that basically puts the episode to a close. Really good episode, really did a good job of setting in all the very nice moments. And it was just a nice, chill, unwind episode to take in the miracle of Bra being born. And yeah, now I will take a few minutes, like a minute, to discuss this too. A lot of debates have been going on, and I've seen a lot of videos about the future of what Bra is going to be. Personally, for me, I want Bra to be a scientist. I don't want her to be a fighter. Bulma in the Android Saga proved how well a scientist can contribute. Not even just in the Android Saga. Like when Goku needed a ship in order to get to planet Namek, and things like that. So scientists have a lot to contribute, and they can make the world expand a little bit more so it's not just full of fighters. So that's personally what I think Bra should be. So anyway, with that said, the next episode is Son Goku the Recruiter, and by Krillin and number 18. With that said, I'll see you all then, everybody. Tyrone the God 3